You need to be more like a dog. We don't need a bunch of cats in here looking in the mirror. Be a dog.
This is the Rob Dibble Show.
Happy Thursday to everybody here on Fox Sports Radio on the Rob Dibble Show with Ben Darnell on your afternoon drive. Kurt Kaplan on the ones and twos. And the skills challenges are for real at the 2024 Pro Bowl games in Orlando. And it's time now to go over some of them and then what's going on for the Sunday games.
Well, that's the thing is, like, there's no real difference. Like, there's the Thursday skills and then the Sunday games. And, like, they're both kind of stupid. They have the flag football game as well with Peyton and Eli, AFC, NFC, facing off. And as the promo says, who says it's non-contact? And then there's a bunch of people getting bumped out of bounds. Here's your Thursday skills. Now, some of them you're used to. By now, you should be used to the precision passing skills challenge where quarterbacks throw the things at the targets. The targets are moving around. They've been doing this for a while. Even back in the 80s, they had a little Pro Bowl precision passing thing. I kind of like this. And I do think that this event on Thursday, this is a skill on Thursday. This is one that I will catch myself watching. Like, if it's on, I'll stop to watch. Precision passing, what do you think?
I love it. Obviously, I never want anybody to get injured, but I think these quarterbacks don't overthrow, and it's more of accuracy and hitting the robotic dummies and the drones and – you know, the new technology that they get to show off is amazing. I love the tackling dummies that are remote control.
Yeah, those are cool.
I think whoever invented that stuff makes the game a little bit more fun, especially at the lower levels. But this is always one of my favorite things because it really shows who the best quarterbacks are that aren't in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I hope they keep it as quarterbacks. Justin Jefferson put his hat in the ring one time. It was just atrocious.
No, we don't want to see that act.
They're probably going to have some non-quarterback in there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like that act because it usually doesn't come to win. And even if they do win, then it's like, what the hell's the other guy's problem? They're quarterbacks. Like, they should be better than that guy. Best catch. This is kind of like the dunk contest in the NBA. This is where receivers jump off of, actually they're just jumping off the ground, but they can land on a mat where they either do a somersault, a flip, a little 360, a little something to express their creativity. They get judged just like the dunk contest. Best catch, Dibs. Are you in for that one?
I am, because it brings the fans into this. They get to vote online to determine their favorite catch. You got to be creative, inventive. But some of these guys, even going back to Odell Beckham Jr. and his one-handed stuff, to how he practiced it, and how these guys go through getting prepared, not just for this competition, but for what they do for a living, I think it's pretty cool to kind of show off their skills. You know, it's the opposite side of the throwing.
Closest to the pin, basically golf.
Complete garbage.
You've all played a par 3 in a scramble before. There's going to be a golf hole, I guess. There's going to be 6 people from each conference, and then they're going to
could care less.
Like it's actual golf, like you're using a club.
It's actual golf.
Sure, yeah.
No, it
golf.
is golf accuracy
What time are they
competition. 6 players from each conference.
What time? This is 7 to 8:30
These are on
tonight.
Thursday.
This is tonight.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, get it all over yourself.
Right after that is I'm thinking of a number. That's going to be a real contest.
Now, the next one I really like because, again, this is a skill. It's not easy, and the jugs machine comes into play where it's shooting these footballs up into the stratosphere.
High stakes. I do like the sound of this. This is one I am a fan of. This is one that I kind of want to set my alarm to not miss tonight. So they will be putting footballs in jugs machine, and I'm thinking they're going to be tilting it way up like a punt. And basically it's a survivor situation. If you drop the ball, you're out. It's kind of like egg toss. Old egg toss. You guys are good with old egg toss, right? Back in the day.
Love it.
Just
or
like
the egg carry with the spoon in your mouth.
Ooh, they should do like an egg toss with this. I think that would be good. But the high stakes challenge. This is for receivers once again. I'm in on this. What about you, Dibs?
I'm totally in on this. Again, I wish they would do this at the All-Star game with the outfielders. Or even the infielders, and you know, where you're just shooting these things as hard as possible. It really shows you who the most talented catchers are. by the hire, because the player should be like saying, yeah, go ahead, shoot it straight up. I'll catch it. I have no fear. And then you'll see other guys be like, I got no shot at catching that.
One of my favorite pre-practice games to play with my fellow receivers in college, when we got our hands on the jugs machine before coaches got out there. Oh, buddy, have your helmet on and your chin strap strapped. Let's see how fast you can take a 10-yard out route. 80 mile an hour? 90 mile an hour?
90 all the way up. 100.
Might break your fingers.
Yep.
Did see Andrew Yarman. Thoughts go out to him. We were doing this with the jugs machine. Caught one a little awkward and then showed his left hand to me and goes, does this look normal? His ring finger was totally bent in a 90-degree angle the opposite way. Did not see Andrew after that. Did not see.
Them's the breaks.
Them's were definitely the breaks. All right, here's the bell of the ball tonight. Dodgeball! You know how to play. I actually like this non-football sport in the football Pro Bowl because these guys are really great dodgeball players. Whether it's ducking, diving, dodging, then these guys can do it. Also, their ability to throw and catch. Like, this is a fun dodgeball game.
Dude, you glossed right over the kick-tack-toe.
That's next. That's the Sunday games. I'm not there yet.
No, it's Thursday.
It's Thursday?
It's Thursday. Kick-tack-toe. Each kicker from the conferences will attempt to connect a line of 3 squares by kicking it through the uprights.
The real heroes.
That's right.
Yes, hold on. I'm trying to find that. Yeah.
Bass is one of your main guys. I'm just kidding.
Hold on. I'm getting to the Sunday because I don't see that on the Thursday game challenge or the Thursday skill showdown. Hold on. Are you sure that's not Sunday?
Yeah, I'm on USA Today right now.
Yes,
Jim Reinking.
Kick-tack-toe will be on Sunday, sir.
He's got it Thursday.
I will be looking for it. I know the snap challenge is tonight. That is, the long snappers will be trying to hit targets further away than a normal punter will be standing, finally giving the long snapper some shine that he really doesn't deserve. I'm sorry. The long snapper is there for one thing and one thing only, and I can't believe we even give a Pro Bowl out to this position. It's like, here's the win. Did you do it right? Good. Did you do it wrong? You're fired. Simple as that. Oh, you want a Pro Bowl award? Come on, man. Long snap challenge tonight.
Participation trophy.
Also, a part of what I'm seeing is as the Sunday games on NFL.com, Tug of War is back. I'm looking forward to Tug of War, man. I think that's a lot of fun, especially with these big boys.
Well, Tug of War we know about. Move the Chains is a new one. If you listen to this one, they have to move 3,000 pounds of weights off a massive wall. The first team that can pull that 2,000-pound wall across the finish line is the winner and get 3 points for their conference. I hope nobody gets hurt in that.
I know, but that's why I like it, because there is a potential for danger there.
I think we should have, like, the smallest guys doing that.
We'll see.
Not the big guys. Maybe let the small guys do it. See how tough they are.
Well, we'll see how they divvy it up, especially like weight class wise. I think that about the Tug of War too, because there are some small guys on each team on top of the big 300-pounders. What about this one, Tibbs? The Madden 24 head-to-head. Now, this isn't the first year they're doing it, but who is the best at video game football?
That's right. eSport, a multi-billion-dollar thing. Now they're getting Madden NFL 24. You get your Pro Bowl game rosters, and you compete against the other conference's best e-sport guy, and that should be interesting. I can't wait to watch it.
I think amongst the Pro Bowlers, like, that is a crown they want to win.
Absolutely. These guys hit it hard and heavy, and I'm sure they play against each other in the regular season as well.
Gridiron Gauntlet is the last of the Sunday games. The Gridiron Gauntlet, basically an obstacle course for anyone to do. I don't know if this is big guy, small guy. They should have weight classes for some of these things. Like the Gridiron Gauntlet, I would love to see the 300-pounders and then the under 200 guys, and then anything in between. But still, the Gridiron Gauntlet tonight, or Sunday, part of the Sunday games.
Yeah, this reminds me of Superstars and how they used to finish with the obstacle course. They have to break through walls, crawl under doors, push that final sled, a lot of the things that they have to do with the pushing and pulling kind of stuff. I dig it. I used to like it on TV because they had to always jump over a big like water thing.
You mean like Battle of the Network Stars? That
Yes,
thing?
but they did it. They did it with athletes and from every sport, and so the superstars were fantastic. And Gretzky was always one of the best. By the way, always one of the strongest. Those guys, see, I kind of miss this because I know the combine, you do like the bench press and stuff like that. The superstars, go back and watch some video. They used to do the military press and pick it up off the rack.
Yeah.
And man, that's where like Walter Payton and some of those other dudes that were just jacked, that they would throw up like 225. But see, then they started going up like 10 pounds and 10-pound increments, and that's where it got kind of hairy. So if you like danger, bring back some of those old superstar challenges.
I remember Warren Sapp doing this, and I think this was the year that they stopped this. This might be a year before or removed from Tampa Bay winning the Super Bowl, but I remember Warren Sapp racking like 325 and ripping 40 reps off of it. But I do think someone like pulled a pectoral, and they're like, all right, no more of this crazy weight thing, because these guys are just going to try to top the next person as it goes. When it comes to the Gridiron Gauntlet, in my head, I think more of the Eliminator from the Gladiators. Like, I honestly wish they would go back to 1985 and find that set and then bring, like, those, the track that you got to run uphill that's going backwards, and then all of a sudden towers on the other side of that paper wall, and you bust through it, you get jacked up by that pad that he's got, and then lasers shooting tennis balls at you. I'd love to see an American Gladiator-esque Gridiron Gauntlet for the Pro Bowl.
Listen, I agree with it. And go back and look at it, Kurt. You would love it. You had Keith Jackson, Bob Seagram, an Olympic pole vaulter, then Laura Blears, and they would sit there and they would do some great commentary. But you had 10 different sports that would be represented in there. Even race car drivers, boxers, even bowlers would be on Superstars trying to do some of this stuff.
This is capped off by the flag football game at the end, which I think this season, this year, this Pro Bowl, this flag football game has a lot more meaning than it has in the past. Now, because it's an Olympic sport, like, we've got to start thinking about our teams here. Like, if you're on one of these Pro Bowl flag football teams, you might think you're representing AFC, NFC, but really, dude, we have got some eyeballs on this game scouting who we are going to put on our Team USA for flag football.
All right, if I have first pick, it's Tyreek Hill.
You would think. Now, if he can prove it this weekend and really shine in the flag football game. Now, Micah Parsons, your boy from Dallas, he wants to be on this flag football team.
And I want Lamar Jackson on it too.
You would think, but we shall see. You never know. Josh Allen gets out there and he's got some fancy flag football spin move we've never seen before, and then all of a sudden you want him as a starting quarterback. Honestly, I'd take Lamar and Josh at the same time.
So C.J. Stroud will replace Mahomes, who's in the Super Bowl, and since Lamar Jackson said no to it, Gardner Minshew and the mustache from the Colts will replace Lamar Jackson.
Love it. I don't know why that he is a Pro Bowler, honestly. Like, good for him. Horrible last pass of the season. Can I throw that in there? Gosh. Just catch that ball.
Someone's got to end their season horribly. So,
but for Lamar to opt out, I'm telling you, Lamar, you might be missing an opportunity for a gold medal opting out of this Pro Bowl flag football game. I'm just saying.
You know who's got a lot of players on this team? The Ravens.
Rightfully
and your boy
so.
Roquan Smith is going to be there.
Yeah, wearing number 0, looking to tear somebody's head off.
Always.
Try to tell that guy to go 50%. Dare ya. Dare ya. I don't. He's one of those dudes who's like, all right, this is going to be a walkthrough, and then all of a sudden you get lit up by Roquan. Oh, no one speed, man.
Hey, how about this replacement? Jalen Hurts replacing Brock Purdy.
Wow.
How did that even happen?
What a year! What a difference a year makes. What a little switcheroo right there. Good for. I mean, I honestly think that we should change we should have an award for best 7th round pick of the year, the Brock Purdy Award. And instead of the last person in the draft being Mr. Irrelevant, it should be Mr. Brock Purdy. He is the Brock Purdy of the year.
I think he's fantastic.
Especially if he wins, man. If he wins, like, what a story. What a story. And
Oh, I love this. Jahmyr Gibbs from the Lions is replacing McCaffrey. He deserves it. Love that kid.
him and C.J. Stroud probably neck and neck for Rookie of the Year on the offensive side. I love that kid too. Big, bright future for him. You know, we obviously want everyone to stay healthy, but I want to see them actually play. Like we've put it in as much bubble wrap as we can possibly put it in. Can we please try to win whatever thing we're doing, whether it is just doing a somersault for a catch? Can we try hard? I know that's asking a lot for an all-star game, but these weekends have really been watered down, and I don't think it's adding golf or dodgeball or anything else. If you had effort, I think a lot more people would watch and find it fascinating.
Absolutely. How about this? A.J. Brown said no, and Amon-Ra St. Brown is replacing him.
Lions are ready to go. Lions are ready to play.
Mike Evans, he didn't want to go.
Why not?
But listen to the replacement, DK Metcalf.
Hell yeah.
That's a hell of a replacement. I love wide receivers today. There's so many stars out there.
And a lot of them are gamers. Like I said, Justin Jefferson, he'll jump into any kind of contest. Like if it's a kick, he might do kick-tack-toe. He just might do That's what I would love. Linemen kicking. Kickers catching. Or kickers blocking.
Get rid of kickers, go back 100 years, and let linemen do the kicking.
Yeah. I say the person who you have to use someone from the last play for the kick. If you score a touchdown, somebody who is on that offense during that touchdown play has to be your kicker.
I like that because when we play in our AAU tournament games, the last out has to replace, with 2 outs, you take the catcher off the field so he can get his equipment on to quicken the games because they're all 2-hour games or 1:45. They're all timed. So it's the last out. And you could either have a speedster or you could have on my teams, you have some of the slower guys. And they go to whatever base they have to go to.
Oh, so the catcher's not catching at the moment. You're not.
No, the catcher has to get off the field from running the bases and put his equipment on. And the guy who made the last out has to go take his place to run the bases.
These kickers, man. I don't know why we're giving them Pro Bowl honors either. Pass or fail.
Well, the kick-tack-toe is just, come on, really? I mean, in hockey, when you're shooting at the different corners of the net and stuff, it's timed and it's accuracy of some of the best snipers in hockey. Are we really that fascinated with kickers that we need to see you do tic-tac-toe through the uprights?
I don't even know why we're inviting them to the field.
I'd actually rather see the quarterbacks throw it than these guys kick it.
See the linemen kick it. See what happens. I'm glad you brought up the NHL. The NHL All-Star Draft is tonight. Now, they're going, the route of the NBA, but they have several teams, not 2 teams that they're drafting for in the little mini tournament that they're doing, but All-Star Weekend in the NHL this weekend.
Beautiful. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Adam Giardino is going to join us, go over last night's UConn men's game, and talk about some hockey as well. He covers a lot of UConn sports for us, and we get him on usually Fridays, but we're going to get him on today ahead of Friday and talk to him. So Adam Giardino joins us next on the Rob Dibble Show with Ben Darnell on your afternoon drive with Kurt Kaplan on the ones and twos. It's Thursday, everybody, on Fox Sports Radio.